Daily Broadside, day 669. If you eat spaghetti any other way than sticking your fork in the middle of so and then just twisting it till you have enough to put in your face, you're wrong. I don't want to see any kind of spoons used for that. I don't want people cutting it. I don't even know what other way you could eat it, but that's the only acceptable way. And this whole, I think it's European to put your spoon in there and use it as a, well, Europeans are dumb, okay? That's all there is to that. And you're familiar with, I grew up calling them dirt daubers, but really they're mud daubers because you couldn't build their little nests. Those little wasps, little black wasps, usually black. You couldn't really build it with dirt because it wouldn't stick together. It's more like regurgitated dirt, so it's wet, it's mud, right? So anyway, mud daubers, right? Fairly harmless. They're not really going to mess with you. They don't. I mean, I think they can sting or bite, but they don't typically mess with you. And kind of cool thing, they live by themselves. They're kind of solitary wasps, you know. So when they see those things, those little, you know, I don't know, tubular things running up your wall of your barn or your outbuilding or your house or whatever, it's usually just one in each one of those. But here's the weird part about it, right? You got to be careful because other things can come in and take over that home, like a regular wasp or something that would sting you or be more aggressive, a spider or whatever. But I find it odd that spiders would take over because I think that's what the mud daubers eat is spiders. But here's the weird part is you can build anything you want, right? You go look at like a paper wasp, I got that football sized, you know, weird, crazy thing. You break it open, it's got all these layers and whatnot. Bees, you know, they make their honeycombs, you know. Yellow jackets, God knows what those people do, but they dig down in the earth and make all these crazy, you know, like ant farms down in the ground and whatnot. And he's just making all these cool things, right? And then the mud dauber comes in and just runs straight up the wall and just builds a hallway. I mean, he's living in a hallway. Like, I've never seen inside of one of those when they're actually living in there because I don't want to disturb a wasp. But, I mean, does he just like go, because there's no door, right? I mean, it's not like a trapdoor spider that can cover up the hole. You just got like, imagine you took your house, right? And you took the hallway and you took the rest of the house around the hallway and just tore it down. And you just left the hallway, and at one end there was a wall, and at the other end there's just an open hallway, and that's your new house. Wouldn't that be weird? Like, why don't you build a door, like, or at least like make like the tube, and then just have it cut a right angle, like a igloo, so that the wind can't come in. You know, that's what they do with igloos, because you know if you've just got the hole, the wind's gonna blow right in, but then you turn right corner. Now the wind's got to come in, and it just, you know, cuts down on the breeze. Maybe they want the breeze. I don't know. I just think it's kind of a dumb design for a home. I don't think I'd want to live in just a hallway, you know? I mean, imagine you just sitting there at the end of the hallway, and when someone comes over, those mud daubers are like, "What's up?" You know, saw you coming up the driveway because I can pretty much see out the front of the house, you know. It's only one way in. I mean, it's kind of weird, you know. But maybe that's how they like it, and that's the way they want it. That's the way they get it. Little Strother Martin there for you. People, you got to stop taking your trailers through the dang drive-through of these fast food restaurants. What the hell is wrong with you? Man, I don't even understand how more people don't wreck trailers with some of the dumb antics that they pull. I saw a video of somebody in like a Toyota Tundra pulling a, you know, full-size RV, you know, the wrong way through a Taco Bell, and he's hit the building. It's all jacked up, and people are filming it, and they're all, you know, he's just all embarrassed and everything. And I don't know how you go into a drive-through backwards, but I dang sure don't know how you look back and you're like, 43 feet, yeah, we're good. Can I get a nacho bell? No, it's not gonna be a good ending for anybody, you know. But what are you gonna do? I watched a guy last night who was very proud of his Dodge Avenger, which should never be a statement. No one should ever be proud of having a Dodge Avenger. Well, maybe that's all he can afford. Well, then you walk, okay? You take a bus. Before you get in a Dodge Avenger. But this guy had a Dodge Avenger that he had decked out with all kinds of stuff that you can buy at AutoZone. Most of which there was probably a good dozen or so throughout the different panels of the car, the bullet hole stickers. I got to thinking to myself, and he was very proud. And I mean, some of these bullet holes were like that big. I don't know what kind of 50 cal. He's shooting like 60 cal. These bullets were way bigger than what bullet holes, you know, make in sheet metal. But I got to thinking, I was like, Why would you want people to think that your car had been riddled with bullets? Is it because you want them to think that you live in a crappy, crime-infested neighborhood? Do you want them to think that people hate you and have shot at you? Do you want them to think that you've survived the shootout and lived to tell, like Madonna? Do you want, like, street class? Like, what are you doing? Like, I couldn't imagine having a car and be like, man, this is a nice car. You know what this car could use? Some bullet holes. We should just put bullet holes in it, you know. But then it would look stupid and it would rust it. And certainly, I don't get it. But you know, they sell bullet hole stickers and people buy them